To climb the ladder to success, you need three things. You have to have patience, you have to have desire, and you have to have vision. Our next inductee had all three and climbed the ladder very well to reach the top of his profession. He was born in 1963, and like many of our inductees, it was watching boxing on TV that gave him his first love of the sweet science. He says, in fact, his dad was so much into it, you'd have thought it was him doing the fighting instead of the fighters on TV. But that made an impression that would last into his young adult life. As a senior at Hialeah High School, he enrolled in a year-long TV course under a grant provided for underprivileged kids, where he had his first taste of the TV industry. His first job right out of high school was at WLRN Channel 17 in Miami. He started working as a photojournalist. Going back to growing up, he felt that connection to boxing, and indeed it served him well, as he did interviews with Florida Boxing Hall of Famer Angelo Dundee at the Fifth Street Gym. He also covered the epic Arguello fight with Pryor at the Orange Bowl in '82. He was hired as a producer at Univision in 1986, where he spent more than a decade. As part of his boxing series, he entered into a partnership in 1988 with Florida Boxing Hall of Famer Don King, and enjoyed having greats such as Julio Cesar Chavez and Mike Tyson serving as broadcast commentators. In 1999, he accepted a position as Vice President of Sports Programming with Telemundo. He began a relationship with Florida Boxing Hall of Famer Tutu Zabala, and All-Star Boxing and Boxeo Telemundo has since rocketed to the top of sports cable programming. Over the last 15 years, some of the biggest names in Latino boxing have been showcased and given a springboard to leap into superstardom. The broadcasts have originated in the state of Florida in places like Tampa, Miami, and Kissimmee, and all over the country, and internationally as well. Boxeo Telemundo was also the first sports show in Spanish language on television to be broadcast in high definition. He also thrived overseeing the broadcasts of soccer and the Olympics. His accolades and awards are many. To name just a few: winner of 6 Emmy Awards out of 15 nominations, co-recipient of the prestigious Edward R. Murrow Award, a Latin Pride National Award for Lifetime Achievement. He's also been awarded the key to the city of Kissimmee and a day in his honor in his hometown of Hialeah. He's also been honored by the WBO and the WBC with service awards for his staunch support of the sport and its positive impact on the Hispanic community. If you ask him about his success, he'll tell you he's worked with great announcers and just great people. Those people will tell you it was his patience, desire, and vision that brought him to the top of his business. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame class of 2015, television executive Jorge Hidalgo.
Wow, what a great weekend, and to be here today among so many people that have done so much for boxing is truly a great honor. I want to thank everyone, Butch, Kathy, and everyone on the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame for all they do for the sport. I think it's the most humble of sports. I think it's the most noble of sports. I started my career back in 1980, almost 81. And since I started my career, I think that, boxing played a huge role within whatever success or whatever achievements I may have had throughout that career. Early on in the career, like they were saying, I covered the Pryor Arguello fight. I remember that was such a great honor and such a great thing to happen to the city of Miami. And then when I became in charge of sports for Univision 1990, I don't know, it's so long ago. Boxing was a big part. We started with Don King. Soon after, Tudo Sabala, father, and Tudo Sabala's son played a huge role in the success of boxing, not only for the Hispanic broadcast industry, but for the state of Florida. I think that without them, I wouldn't be here today, and I wouldn't have gotten as much success as I did throughout my career. I want to thank my family. I have 4 beautiful children who have always supported everything that I've done. A beautiful wife, and Mabel, thank you. My kids, Lynette, Jorge, Stephanie, and Victoria. There you go. I remember everybody's name. Thank you very much. It's an honor, and God bless you all, and happy Father's Day.